I can't imagine my life and my career without NCTM. As a child, mathematics was utilitarian for me. I had a paper route that introduced me to the application side of mathematics outside of a textbook, where everything became a word problem. So all sorts of little businessman behavior came on early, which led then to my choice of career paths when I went to college, which was the accounting and business route. And I quickly discovered that that was not for me, to the point where I actually was on academic probation for 3 semesters in a row, and I was about to be kicked out of college. I needed a life change, and the life change came in the form of my high school sweetheart. We got married my junior year, and that turned things completely around, along with my decision to not stay with accounting but switch over to mathematics. So those 2 decisions made a dramatic difference in my life. My undergraduate institution identified me as a distinguished alumni 40 years later. I told them they should look back at the records. Why have I been successful? Persistence. The rules are not the mathematics. The rules are the end product. When you're finished with the mathematics, you have a rule. That's not the mathematics. Getting students to recognize that can often have a dramatic impact on their attitude about what mathematics is and whether or not they can do it. Everybody's got a light. We just have to find the switch that turns it on. The first NCTM meeting that I attended, I went to the school board and said, "Can you support my attendance at NCTM Houston?" And they said yes. And it stayed with me forever. What if I hadn't done that? I mean, NCTM stands for National Council of Teachers of Mathematics, and that T is pretty important. It's the teachers that make NCTM. Our lives would not have been what they have been without the people of the council. I got off the plane and made the phone call and was told in the middle of the Detroit airport that you've been selected for the Lifetime Achievement Award from NCTM. I don't know what the other people in the airport thought. I mean, I didn't yell and scream, but it was clear I was having some sort of a medical event. One of the things they tell you is not to tell anybody that you've been selected until it's announced formally. I've been a member for 50 years. I joined NCTM 2 weeks after I got married. Unfortunately, my wife passed away 2 years ago, and she was as much of an NCTM advocate as I was. She wasn't a teacher, but she knew what NCTM meant to our life. And the first thing I did, of course, was I told her. I had a little private conversation with how happy she would be.
I can't think of anyone in the world who is more deserving of this award than Bill Speer.
Dr. Speer has been such an inspiration for the way I approach teaching and approach just being supportive of students on campus.
He's just an incredible, wonderful, gentle man, and I can't think of anyone better to get a Lifetime Achievement Award.
It's nice to do the things that we can do, but there's no growth that comes from that. The growth comes from trying to do the things that you feel you can't do, and tackling them with a positive attitude, with the realization that the only way things will change is if we attack all of the can'ts. Instead of saying I can't do something because ... maybe take on the attitude I can do this until ...